really, you know, for the division to really seep through, so people could actually train for that division and know how to pose for that division. And then once that's established, you know, the standard and the numbers, you know, skyrocket, and everyone comes out looking like how the division is supposed to be. Like the ladies we've just seen the wellness there. So it's good to see. And when it started, it was almost like they were like soft bikini or soft figure, and yeah, a couple of years on, everyone figured it out. Okay, this is definitely not women's wellness. This is men's classic physique novice. There's 3 in this division. Classic is another unbelievably popular class.
Time. Kelly, we can't find 120. Mali is not here, so it's up to you.
Oh, there's just 2, so one of them hasn't showed up. Let me check the numbers. Yeah, I think the guy on the left. Yeah, the guy on the left is definitely better. More polished. A bit more developed, better condition. He looks like the guy on the left with another year of training. Guy on the right, sorry, with another year of training. If that's fair. He just looks that little bit more polished. So we have 121 Salman Kaniri, and 124 Mohammed Hamdan.
Face the rear, please.
Yeah, both look really, really good. And bear in mind, guys, these guys are novices. And I'd be very, very shocked if we didn't see Salman in some of the other divisions. In fact, I've just looked ahead and he is also going to be competing as a Masters, so he's over 35. That's impressive. I'm just going to check if he's in any of the open classes, because I'd love to see him. Yep, he's going to be in open class B. So he's doing 3 classes today. He's doing novice, Masters, 35 plus. And he's going to be in his height class. So I think he's going to do quite well today, because he looks really, really good, very polished. Nice condition, nice sheen, looks nice and full. He's peaked really well for this.
Kelly 120.
Looks excellent, absolutely excellent.
On stage.
Oh, they got number 120, okay, so they found him. Maybe he fell asleep backstage.
Please welcome Madi Al-Saraf.
Okay, well he's third then anyway, so that's easy to judge. He was very, very lucky there. He could have been disqualified from this class. And that would have been such a waste. But I suppose they are novices, so then maybe they're cutting them a little bit of slack. But Salman, for me, is the runaway winner with this. Yeah, absolutely. And again, I'm looking around and the place is absolutely packed out. Yeah. Salman all day. And then I think we've got Mohammed second, and then I'm going to have Mahdi Absaraf in third, I would say. But all 3 look fantastic. Just Salman's just a little bit better than both of them. It's great to see so many new guys coming into the classic division through the novice. And gives them a chance to kind of get their feet wet, compete, see how they do, maybe for a year or so before they step up into the open class. Because some of these guys in the open class are seriously good. And then after that, it's the pros, and then there's another level above then. So it's another level again. So I still don't like those classic shorts though. I still think they should be wearing normal trunks. I was never keen when they started the division and they had those awful shorts. And after a couple of years, thank God they got rid of those. But it looks like in the amateurs, I'd have to double check, but it looks like maybe in the amateurs they have to wear a standard posing. I don't want to call them trunks because they're more like, no, they're not like, they're kind of like halfway between trunks and shorts. But I'm not keen on them. I just want to see normal posing trunks. I think the judges know what they're looking for now. And plus it is good to see when these guys have really worked hard to get ripped glutes and hamstrings. It's good to see the full development there. So if they want to wear normal posing trunks, I think we should just let them. I think the class is established enough now with the criteria, and we have the height and weight cap, so you'll never get an absolute monster showing up in any classic class because there's a height and there's a weight cap. So that's the whole point of classic. And I'd be interested to speak to some judges as well to see if they actually judge it like they would a bodybuilding show, or they judge it in a different way, whether certain attributes of a classic physique is more, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the words right now. Because I think bodybuilding is probably one of the most straightforward judging criteria you can have, actually.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
But maybe presentation and aesthetics and how they present the body. I'd be interested to know if that really does play a part in judging classic. I'd like to think it does. Okay, so we are on to we're in the men's classic Masters 35 and over. So we have two of the gentlemen from the last category, Madi and Salman. And we've got two new guys now. We have Masoud Moradi, 162. Al-Sadi Garth Alabi. Really feel for Harold up there having to reel off all these names because some of them are, they're very difficult to pronounce. So. And there are so many competitors, it's difficult to ask all of them how to pronounce it. Because I have emceed before, and sometimes when they're waiting behind the curtain, when the next division is filing off, you can go back and you can actually ask them their name and how to pronounce it. But I don't think Harold's going to have opportunity because of the sheer volume of competitors. So that was a little trick I learned anyway. And again, Salman really stands out for me. I think he's going to win 2 categories today. Just a feeling. I could be wrong. Just trying to work out who that is next to Salman. I'm trying to look at his number. Oh, that's 162. So that is Al-Sadi Garth Elabi. I think he looks really good as well. Great legs. It's going to be close between him and Salman. Very, very close. Oh yeah, he does look good. Number 162. Al-Sadi looks excellent actually. Yeah, he's drawing the eye. He's drawing my eye a little bit more than Salman in some poses. He's got some nice shots. His side chest was good, really good. Okay, so they're switching around. So Salman and Al-Sadi are the top 2 there.
Rear double bicep. Face the front. Side chest, your choice of side. Side tricep. Face the front. Front double bicep. classic physique pose. Excellent job, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Yeah, another good class. Another great class, actually. Really, really good. Really good. I like that one.
Number 26, Florian Baumgart.
Florian's back. This guy competed in the regional earlier on. In the men's classic physique open class A. So I'm just going to check how many height classes there are. Okay, so we've got 3 height classes today, A, B, and C. So there's just 2 in this, Florian and Valerio. Great legs on Valerio. And you can't see on the screen, but I like the way that Florian is still holding himself really, really well. Even when the other guy's on stage posing, he's still holding himself. That's a very, very professional move. And that's something I always try and drum into all competitors, even when all eyes are on the other guy that's posing on stage. If they're out by themselves, always hold yourself. Keep the legs flexed. Keep the stomach tight. Because you think they're not watching, trust me, they are. And if it's close, you need to give yourself every advantage for those, how many minutes you're up there. So just a little, I call it a tiger tip, guys. Just keep yourself composed is what I'm saying. It's something that Lee Labrada, pro from the, very, very influential pro from the 80s and 90s, Hunter Labrada's father, he was like a statue on stage. For every single second he was on stage, didn't matter if the other guys were in a call out, he still held himself absolutely perfectly. I've seen some guys letting their stomachs hang out, their legs relaxed, stood there with their hands on their hips, fists on their hips, you know, looking like they're waiting for a bus. And it really annoys me. So keep it tight all times. Because if those judges glance and they are looking for any excuse to mark you down, sometimes when you get to certain levels and it shows a tight and very, very, very tightly contested, sometimes they're not looking for the pluses, they're looking for the minuses, because they're looking for any excuse to give it to the other guy. So don't give them that excuse, guys. Always, always keep yourself composed at all times. And if it's hard, then you need to practice your posing. Because that, my friends, is what the pros are doing. The top pros, that is what they're doing year round. Some of them will spend half an hour, maybe an hour, some even do an hour a day, especially on prep, on posing and holding yourself. Because you're only up there for a few minutes, and you could be training all year for a contest. And see if you're up there for 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you're being judged, scrutinized, assessed, and placed. So you want to give yourself every single advantage. Yeah, that was a good class.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go on to open class B for the men's classic.
Number 34, Dominic Meyer.
Well, Dominic's back. He was in the regional as well earlier today. So that means he's from Austria. I'd be curious to know actually what percentage of competitors for this pro card qualifier are not from Austria. I'll have to ask Harold, the promoter, later on, see just how many countries participated. Because I just purely out of curiosity, really. It's always good to know where the competitors are coming from and where the divisions are most popular. It seems like the Middle East men's physique is very, very popular. Yeah, Michael's back as well.
Number 63,
Okay, we've got Ibrahim Al-Qadi. Let's have a look. Okay, looks all right. Good symmetry. Lacking a bit of size, maybe. Do with a few more pounds of muscle tissue to really be competitive in an open class like this.
Time, number 120, Mahdi Al-Zahra. Number 121, Salman Khair.
Come on, Harold, give him a chance to pose. He didn't even get a chance to pose. You rushed him a bit there, mate. Slow it down. Come on, Harold. He didn't even get a chance to hit a pose. Poor guys. Or is it because they've already competed in other categories? I think that's what it is. Those last three guys have already competed in other divisions, so the judges have seen them. They are familiar with their physiques. That's why I'm guessing that those guys were kind of rushed and not having a chance to pose. That's my educated guess anyway. Because that guy had a chance to hit two poses.
Number 126.
Yeah, and he's not shown up in any other categories yet, so yeah. Okay, fair enough. I'll let you off, Harold. Okay, hit a pose.
Time, number 143, Ahmed Musa.
Ahmed Musa, number 143. Yeah, nice physique, yeah.
Time, number 162, Al-Sadi Gait.
Okay, this guy looks good.
Kelly.
Oh, Al-Sadi, we've seen him already. Yeah, he looks really good. He was in one of the other divisions, I think Masters. Against Salman. So we've already seen him. Okay, I've got one guy who's catching there, 125. He's catching my eye. He looks big. Yeah, he looks really good. Who's 125? Let me see. That's Ales Lamka. Looks really, really good.
120.
Yeah, he's a real standout. Yep. We're going to have Salman up there. Are they going to give Salman some love? Nope. Nope, no Salman.
121.
Oh, there you go. That's what I was thinking. You obviously heard me. Yeah. Because if you're going to call out Al-Sadi, you've got to call out Salman. Because I think Salman beat Al-Sadi in the last category we saw them in together. That's my feeling.
Quarter turn to the right, please.
Yeah, the guy in the middle looks really good. 125. Alas, sorry, it's really dark. It's hard for me to read the sheet sometimes. Ales Lamka, number 125. For me, I would say he's probably winning this one.
Quarter turn to the right.
Let's have a look. Maybe when they start hitting poses, let's see.
Face the front. Front double bicep.
Yeah, Alas has got nice wide shoulders, small waist, good quads, good symmetry. Yeah, he looks really good.
Side chest.
Looks really good.
Side tricep, your choice.
Let's have a look. I'm just looking on the monitors a little bit now, just to have a different angle,
39,
different view.
162, swap places,
See if it
please.
makes a difference.
120, 121, swap places,
Yeah, they're leaving
Abs and
LS in the centre, so yeah, I think that's who the judges are indicating they want for first. That's usually the case anyway.
relax, face the rear, please, gentlemen.
Love Al-Sadi's quads, he's got fantastic legs. I do like the classic class. Oh, Al-Sadi, open your back up, mate. Not opening up in the rear double biceps. He's
Relax, face
scrunching
front,
up. He's not opening up, and he's got a really good back as
Favorite
well.
classic physique
So
pose.
he looks a bit tight. Maybe he's cramping up, or it's just sometimes you can pose too hard, and you end up squeezing the scapulas together, and then kind of nothing happens. Sometimes you've got to almost like relax into it. Like sometimes when they hit the lat spread, rear lat spread, and the scapula pinches, because sometimes they're tensing so much, the whole body's so tense,
Front double bicep.
they don't let the lat spread out fully. So, yeah. Yeah, unless
Side chest.
that's a really good top 5 actually.
Side tricep.
I think
Face the rear, please.
Al-Sadi seems to be getting better the more he poses, because he seems to be standing out more than Salman for me anyway. Oh, he's scrunching up. Oh, let it, come on. Open up. Open up. No, it's not happening. Yeah,
Face front, please.
that's going to frustrate him when he watches
Abs
that
and
back,
thighs.
because sometimes you don't know you're doing it, and that's one pose kind of wasted then. Yeah, okay.
Relax. 125, 39, 162. You're excused, you 3 gentlemen.
There you go. That's your top 3.
Squeeze in and
That's
have
your top
everybody
3.
else join us up on stage.
So Salman's looking at 4th.
121.
Okay, good.
121. Front double bicep.
So Salman 4th. What else we got?
Side chest, your choice of side.
So this is this 4 through 11. 4th to 11th, I think we're working on.
Side tricep.
Possibly.
120, 121 swap. Face the rear, please, gentlemen. Rear double bicep.
Yeah, pretty even that. Pretty even. Yeah, they're definitely getting these first call-outs bang on. Because as you can see, there's quite a, there is a difference in level, in quality a little bit from that first call-out to the second call-out. And it's quite hard when you're scanning the lineup, even when you've seen them individually, to try and pick out who stands out. So this is where the experience of being a good judge comes in. Because don't forget, you've got to do this pretty quick. I think that's the thing that used to cause me stress, was the speed at which you have to make these decisions. That's the bit that used to get me sweating. Get the old heart beating. But so these judges have to know what they're doing. And the more they do, the more experience they get, the more they know what they're looking for.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
They do. They need a lot of. They have a lot of training. They go through a lot of testing. They have to do testing papers at shows where there'll be like a test judge. They sat on there and they'll be given papers, and then they have their scores compared to